Welcome. Today we are going to learn about how to introduce yourself. Let's see what we need to say and how we can say it in several different ways depending on where and whom we are meeting. Let's take one situation. Imagine you are meeting a group of fellow students in college for the first time and the teacher asks you to introduce yourself. How you introduce yourself? Shall we learn to introduce yourself in college? Let's start. First, you have to wish people. You can use these sayings to wish people. Good day, good morning, hello. These sayings you can use. After greeting people, you can say your name. For saying your name, you can use these sentences. That is, my name is, I am. Another one, here you have to remember one thing that never use myself to say your name. After saying your name, you have to say the name of the school you studied in. For this, you can use the following sentences as I studied at, I have completed my schooling at, I studied in the prestigious, I studied in the famous school in, I'm a proud product of the, like that you can use. After saying your school name, you have to include the place you live or come from. You can say, as I'm from or I come from. Here, remember, do not use the sentence like my native place is. Okay? After this, you can talk a little about your hobbies. Few examples are I'm deeply interested in, I love playing the, I like watching. Like that you can use sentence and you can include the hobbies. After talking about your hobbies, you can give a few details about your family. I have given few sample sentences. You can modify as you need it. These are the things you have to include to introduce yourself in college. Hope you got an idea to introduce yourself in college. Now I'll give some other situations to introduce yourself. For example, if you are talking to a HOD, you have to wish first. Then you can say your name, your department, and then you can talk about the reason. And now let's learn about formal and informal situations of self-introduction. First, you can check the informal situation. An informal situation, you can start with hi. You can say hi. After that, you can say your name and continue speaking. But in informal situation, you have to remember few things which you have to avoid. That is, do not talk about your family when you're speaking about yourself at a conference, meeting, or a job interview. Do not talk about your hobbies, special interest in an interview, unless asked to do so. Do not talk about your ambition when you meet people at a party, meeting, or official get-togethers. You have to remember these things. Now let's learn how to speak about others or how to introduce others. While introducing a friend or a classmate, include the person's name in full. Avoid nicknames or short names that you address them with. State some nice things about the person, but never speak about their personal likes and dislikes. And depending on the context, you can include relevant information. For example, while introducing a classmate or your friend, you have to greet the people first and start introducing your friend. I have included few other situations. Watch and learn how to introduce. Hope you learn to introduce self and others. Thank you.